Ndị Igbo ndị ọma ndị anyị ji eme ọnụ mma mmanụ Igbo mma mmanụ bụ ekene m unu. Fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom, seekers of justice, good people all over the world who believe in our cause, in our quest for freedom, and who wish us well, I greet you all in the name of Chukwu Okike Abiama. Udo Derono, peace be unto you. Bikono, our people, I feel like using my dialect in my own part of Biafra, which is Igbo, but I don't think it will go too well. Maybe I will be mixing it up. Oh, something is bothering me, and what is bothering me is what we are doing to ourselves. It's what we are doing to ourselves. What is it we are doing to ourselves? We are allowing the moles inside us to distract us and destabilize what we are doing. I know why I'm using the language. I want to go straight forward. Since Simon Ekpa declared sit at home, and it wasn't a good idea, if we are really working for the success of Biafra, if our pursuance is really to get Biafra and not dragging of positions, and not seeking or struggling over who is more relevant or who should be in power, because from what is all playing out is that we are into power tussle. That is just it. From Rapture Media, one Onyebuchi, as he calls himself, hallows himself the greatest man and all of that, he has been delegated by DOS just to go around Aba to prove that Simon Ekpa is not as relevant as he poses himself. That is the assignment. And they want to use the sit at home, 5 days sit at home, which ordinarily will never, every rational person knows it can't go very well with people. And from his interview, or from his address, from his media work, he gathered a number of persons who ranged up to 10 or thereabout, carrying around his phone cameras, trying to cover every area that will help him deflect the tires of how active the sit-at-home was. But in so doing, he shot himself on the leg. I will just have to be doing this address using the video from this young man. I will be doing this address using the video from him.
Army cannot protest without now, why somebody did not? Because they are civil disobedient. Now each is civil disobedient. Now why somebody did not na Finland? They declare have no right to call for civil disobedience. Second hand of government in exile. Then why you declare your arms struggle? It is uncivil. That's not self-determination. Civility cannot be enforced. If you declare armed struggle, get any business in with the sit-at-home. You must sit-at-home with civil disobedience. Now, each is able now can go for civility. I want to show the world none of them. Simon Ekpa. Represent the ESN. How do somebody in Finland declare government exile?
First of all, he had to ask what is civil disobedience, beginning with civil disobedience.
That is to say,
and civil disobedience only, but just a kind of passive resistance or refusal to hit to government orders, or just to, it's a way of a people to disagree with a government occupying the center, the government, the acting government, the government in place. in a non-violent manner. People to disobey.
What they're showing me here.
You don't want to obey the government that is occupying the state.
Why are they showing that?
And you don't want to resort in violence in so doing. Good.
You can see the market is on.
I will still come out.
Because our people lost in Kanu. Have you ever seen civil servants can make protest today?
Okay, your people love the Kanu, that's why they come to market.
Because they are armed.
Okay, we are
now army had to have for civil disobedience. This is struggle I know name here. They declare armed struggle have no right to call for civil disobedience. And civil disobedience are name enforce.
And this is the size of market.
Okay. I will ask, because my people, I want to ask, is it only army that bear arms? Just 2 months ago or thereabout, a few months back, Nigerian police engaged on protest, which is part of civil disobedience. In protest, because if it is not civil disobedience, it will be violent disobedience. So the police who is bearing arms went into protest demonstration. So in civil disobedience, it can take different manners. So what they are only digging is to find anything possible to falter him. Okay, I want to ask. He showed a video at Orata, Aba North, where I was still, okay, you see the video here now. Still the same man. In this video, he is trying to prove to you that people are seated at home, that people are working, they are going their normal businesses. And the same him is telling people that Simon Ekpa sent his men to go and molest people, enforce civil disobedience, which makes it no more civil. And he is working freely in this same place, which is still the part of the Biafran land. And he is working freely. Nobody is molesting him. Nobody is enforcing. And people, is this the number of people? Is this the population of people going in Aba? When people are busy going about their normal businesses, is this how busy Aba is? Anywhere in Aba? I want us to always probe whatever we hear. Whatever information these people bring to us, we need to probe it. Let's examine what they are bringing to us. Just for you to falter Simon Ekpa. Now, you are busy showcasing your moronic nature. Okay, let's keep listening.
Be enforced. If you enforce it, it is uncivil. Civility cannot be enforced. Civility is by decision. Now, if you enforce it, you the government in that side, then why you declare your armed struggle? Enforce it, it is uncivil. Civility cannot be enforced. Sit at home because civility is by decision. Now you want to show the world none of them enforced. You are discrediting IPOB in all their government.
And my people, I hope you are following.
Ask yourself.
Simon Ekpa have sent criminals to enforce civil disobedience. And this scent is going around freely. And those criminals have not harmed him, have not hurted him. Let's keep listening.
Anyways, in order to puncture your tire again,
look at how intelligent he is.
court is not political solution. Court is a legal solution. Okay?
They don't know
Court
what
is a legal
solution
solution.
and political solution. But let's
Your referendum can be a political solution. But I want to ask you, is this the first time civil disobedience is so said to be enforced? Is it the first time it is said that it's rumored that civil disobedience is enforced? Is it the first time that civil disobedience is issued in Biafran land? When Onyendu ordered for civil disobedience, you say that Simon Ekpa is seated in Finland and is ordering for civil disobedience. So when Onyendu do order for this, where does he stay? No, Onyom Akamacharo, master of wisdom. Where does Nnamdi Kanu stay to order for civil disobedience? When he ordered it, is there a graveyard arrangement or movement in all parts of Biafra unilaterally? Won't there still be a number of people moving at certain places at different times, in different states in Igbo land? there will still be a little people who want to show, who believe too much in Nigerian political elites, who want to show that they can always puncture anything coming from Onyendu. So that because there are this number, that tells you it is not under coercion, it's not under force. Knowing everybody who is watching this your video is just laughing at your foolishness, because they know how densely populated Aba is. They know how we even have a pedestrian traffic in Aba when everybody goes about their businesses. Is that why some of you will have to go, and why you miscreants will always go whenever there is orders like this? You will not go and implant people to constitute nuisance so that it will be attributed to Simon Ekpa. And of course, if you are very attentive, like in this video, I might still play it. He said that Simon Ekpa will send his boys to go and commit terror, and he will run away, calling the US to come and do it, and the US to come. Which DOS? That Simon Ekpa will command this one and all of this. Why can't you rest for one bit? You said Simon Ekpa is doing this thing to implicate. He is doing this thing to implicate Onyendu. Yes, so that Onyendu will not come out. That under the arrangement of Igbo governors, Southeast governors, under the chairmanship of Devo Mai, from everything he said. Because I'm reading his issues, what he raised here, the questions he posed. Why in Finland? Onyendu stays in Nigeria to order the sit at home. He orders. Why enforcement of sit at home? All the time Onyendu issues sit at home. Is there any particular sit at home Onyendu orders for that are not enforced? Is it Onyendu that assign people to enforce them? No. But they're enforced. We have people who enforce them genuinely on their own they are zealots. They are extreme zealots. And there are others who are not zealots. Many people sit at home on their own, and some other few people sit at home because some miscreants utilizes the opportunity to carry out their terror. It is a social behavior. Now, if you enforce it at home, it's no more civil. Okay? So you are moving around there because you and they are enforcing it, constituting terror, and they have not killed you. You are moving around with camera because you are too powerful. You say political solution. I told you, court is not a political solution, it is a legal solution. That is why Buhari rejected when the Ohanese undertook their insincere trip to Aso Rock. And when some elders also went for that, Buhari told them they should cancel anything political solution, that they should wait for what the court is going to be fair. That makes it a legal solution. So the court should settle it. So after court have done all the court have done, you are not telling us that the video Nnamdi Kanu shared to us, telling us that he did not come out 2017 because of what happened in the court, that it was the activities of Tompolo and his Avengers boys. You are telling us it's error. You are telling us you are doing everything, that the UN is on the neck of federal government. Why are you two lying? You lie too much. Which UN? Do you know the road to? How many of you knows the way to any UN sit out? Do you know when UN hold their assemblies? You just keep feeding our people with too much fat lies. You and our people don't blame this our very untimely. What do? Our unsuspecting public, they don't know. They are even, some of them are even tired on what to believe because you keep contradicting things. You lie too much. Hey, why is he in Finland ordering this one? Why? I don't know. You see the way you are busy. You can cram all the massacres. The one in Obi, Igwacha. You can't the one by Obi and not 2015. All this one. See how you wrap them. Just want to do your normal cramming work because you want to floor Simon Ekpa. Government is using Simon Ekpa. Government is using Simon Ekpa. It is Simon Ekpa. And you are listening to him. Every time you listen to your radio and social media, your media, mainstream media, whom do you hear the government of Nigeria call a criminal? Is it not the same Simon Ekpa they say that he's romancing with that government is always tagging criminal? Soludo have called him, Omar he called him the criminal. They say it's US that is the one they are listening to. US. And you know very well that whoever is romancing with his enemy is doing something very fishy. It's not worth trusting. Nnamdi Kanu told you that you have crossed the point of Rubicon, that everything political solution has passed over. Because he has done everything to get this political solution, but all to no avail. Onyendu told you. But when these people bring their lies, you will listen again. Ndi Biafra, are you under spell? All of you? Is it not said that one can only succeed in deceiving some of the people some of the time, but never all of the people all of the time? What is can't we ever come to a time of sober reflection? And it's very laughable that some of these people on this assignment are not actually into anything evil. They actually mean well for Mazen Nnamdi Kanu or some of these people doing this thing. But they are deceived by the moles in the DOS. Some of them are under payroll. Some of them, they don't know anything about the setup of Onyendu. That's the gospel truth. Some of them don't know anything about the setup. Yes, they are sincere in their level, but they allow themselves to be deceived. Say the world is on the neck of federal government. UN is on the neck of federal government. So after you hear the British government say that this election, Nigeria should settle, you keep falling to all these things. You keep falling to all these things. Which world? Which UN? Which Britain? Which Britain? The Britain, you will watch them going to meet Britain. The same. How can you be romancing and say if you do like this one will happen. Onyendu will not come out again if you do. And you are working, you do so, Onyendu is coming out, you are working. What are you working? What are you doing? What are you working? Onyendu told you practically in a clear language, not in verbose words, clear language, that he came out because Tompolo was able to carry out a very aggressive step. Tompolo became a thorn in the flesh of Nigerian government, and Nigerian government had to bow to their knees. And these people will come. Some of them is a recharge card. Some of them, if I tell you that some of them are just receiving maybe 500,000 naira. Some maybe less even. I'm even calling. Because it's even very big to some of them. That is why they just sell their brain, sell their consciousness, sell their conscience. They will come out, carry camera. They are enforcing civil disobedience. They are brutalizing. They are killing people. Simon Ekpa boys are killing. And you are moving around freely, moving with your phone camera. Nazukwano ni ike. Owogu kemeru ni henka. That since Simon Ekpa declared the sit at home, nobody is called. Did you hear anything from Ohaneze? Did you hear? Is it not in the newspaper? See it here. Ohaneze was threatened. They begin to call Simon Ekpa criminal. Call this in. But look at this. Look at this young. I don't want to abuse him. Let me not abuse him. But listen to him. Look at him. He said, nobody said. But if it is IPOB, DOS that declare now, federal government will begin to run around. Look at the media. See it. It is in the newspapers. Everybody called Simon Ekpa a criminal because of this sit at home. Yes. People like me, I will say they sit at home. Maybe I wouldn't say it's wrongly timed, but it will be harsh on our people. Of course, that's the truth. The truth be told. But when you are your only assignment is to make sure you floor Simon Ekpa, nothing more. To go back into relevance, you want to. Are we really fighting for? Look at some of the statements that can be attributed to lunacy that they are bringing up. So if Simon Ekpa brings, he is putting dates. Simon Ekpa is putting dates. So if he put date and gets Biafra, so which one will Nnamdi Kanu now come to get? And they want to use that thing to win your sympathy. And Nnamdi Kanu wants to make sure he's the only one that will get the Biafra. This is the kind of reasoning the things they give to you, and you buy them. You are buying them. If Simon Ekpa now, he has given date. So if he succeeds getting the Biafra, that date, now he's counting maybe 81 days or 82 days remaining. If he gets it now, which now Biafra is Onyendu coming to get? I tell you, these people sometimes they talk very, very, I don't know. They just talk like their brain is filled with some kind of fluid from coconut. Oh God. Nobody talked. Simon Ekpa declared, this is obvious lies. You look at people, everybody is complaining. Ohaneze is complaining. But you say if it is them, Ohaneze will complain. He said Nigerian government have not arrested the person given orders. But Nigerian government should arrest ordinary IPOB people in the city because they know that one is not IPOB. How will Nigerian government arrest Simon Ekpa? How could Nigerian government have arrested Nnamdi Kanu if not that he only was deceived to come around Africa? You think Finnish government is like longer throat Kenya? What? I don't know. The way these people, when they talk to you as they look at you as fools. When they bring stupid things, they bring it to you. They view you as a stupid person because they know at the end of the day, a lot of you will buy it. I have the Nigerian government not arrested the person issuing the order, but ordinary IPOB people passing, they will arrest them. They will arrest them. So when Onyendu was there in UK or in Israel, Nigerian government was not arresting ordinary IPOB people. Nigerian government was not arresting ordinary IPOB people. Even you are seeing, even Chiwe Talago as a public figure, he was humiliated, embarrassed, maltreated, rough-handled. They just keep lying to you in the public, on camera. They lie to you like that, and the way you listen, I understand that you were really buying this idea, buying their ideas. We endured massacre 2016. We endured Obibo. We endured Iguacha, Donald Trump solidarity. 2015, Willie Obiano. You are rehearsing. Simon Ekpa will send Omoma to extort from people, to turn Igbo people against IPOB. Simon Ekpa will turn Omoma, use IPOB. So how can you justify all of these claims? He sent Omoma to come and do this one, to come and kidnap. When actually, who does these things you are saying? Should Simon Ekpa act like woman like you, your DOS? Will anybody ever hear anything like Biafra again? Should he have acted as docile, as compromised as you and your DOS have acted? Would you have heard anything IPOB again? Simon Ekpa might be getting it wrong at different places. I am not expecting any cent, but I expect some corrections from him sometimes too. But the way you people are going, you make our journey more far. Because some of you, like you, I don't think you know anything about the skeleton. I feel as a person you don't know anything about the skeleton, but you are used. In Finland, commanding, they give you dates for Biafra. You want to take power from Nnamdi Kanu? When Simon Ekpa, you are trying to attack because he said he won't take information from Onyendu he was 100% right to say that. If you have respect for our leader, Because you said he is under civil authority. He is not an approved criminal. He is not a terrorist. That is the reason he should address his people. He should be allowed to take the media to address his people as many times as possible. Message cannot be coming from Onyendu. When you say he is not found wanting as a terrorist, and you think you have brain, you think your brain is still working. If your brain is working, that your brain should have told you that in law, that once you are not declared a criminal, you can still talk to people. He is not found wanting. You said, yes, you have conquered, you have done this, and release him. You have conquered. Have both the higher court, the local court, the court at Omahia, the court at Abuja, haven't they all certified that Onyendu is free? Why is he still there? You want us to forget him there, so that you will begin to collect the small things from your P2B and the rest. You think that Biafrans don't know that if Simon Ekpa keep quiet and the election goes on, Onyendu can stay there for the next 20 years? You think he doesn't know? You think we don't know? You think that you understand the workings of law? Why would you say somebody is free? He is not a terrorist, and he cannot be allowed to address his people. And you feel that he has command over his people, he has influence, and you won't allow him to talk to his people. Simon Ekpa now told them that he made sure, because you want to now paint Simon Ekpa the Satan. He want to cause so much havoc so that the courts and Nigerian government will use it against Nnamdi Kanu. But that is too much lie to tell our people. Because Simon Ekpa came out clear, plain out, crystal clear. He said, all the things you see happening today, this one now is Simon Ekpa doing, not Nnamdi Kanu Oku. That put it on my head, because Nnamdi Kanu is a different entity, Simon Ekpa is a different entity. So what I run is autopilot IPOB. So whatever that I commit should be in my name, Simon Ekpa, not Onyendu. And Nigerian government had it very clear. That is why they call him criminal. The criminal in Finland. That is why your DOS have rattled, they ranted countlessly. They will go, they know they will go and catch him there. They will do this and they know. It's okay, go and catch him. Go and catch him. He said he's ready for your catching. But stop deceiving our people that Simon Ekpa is trying to implicate Nnamdi Kanu with his activities. You heard people dying in Enugu, you did not send anybody. Simon Ekpa did. People were rescued. Lives were saved. You say, hey, you want to be gentle about it, and our people are kidnapped every day. Fulani boys are criminals, terrorists are kidnapping our people every day. Ransoms are paid. You said our people are stopped from going to market. How many millions of naira have been are paid on weekly basis in all villages in Igbo land? How much are you getting from the market that you can't actively demonstrate that you are totally dissatisfied with everything? How much do they get from that market? And I brought a demonstration. I brought an illustration. I said, will you say because your son, who is up to 8 days old, will not get circumcision because of pain, so that when he grows old, he will tell you, thank you, you saved me the pains that time? You want to save him from pains of circumcision? Why not leave this power tussle and make our mark and join in making the mark, making our voices heard? Let us take a unilateral step. Let us take a unified voice. Let us say for once, we are not in tandem with these things going and we want it to stop. Let us demonstrate it in action. You stop power tussle. You want to be relevant. But people knows whom to follow. People know who is taking good action. That is why they follow him. Hey, we have Masop, we have BIM, we have this one. Why not Simon Ekpa form his own once? Hey, Onyendu said, look at, he's telling you are lying to when you know these things are there. They are all there. He said, is it only Simon Ekpa Onyendu recommended? Good. Onyendu recommended over 4 people listening to them. But he emphatically said, listen to Simon Ekpa. Follow him. And he did not stop there. He said he will take us to another dimension of this struggle. Did he not say that? Are you important? Are you relevant? Are you instrumental to the cause of this freedom as you claim? And Onyendu did not know your name. Is your DOS too important and Onyendu introduced Simon Ekpa? Is China Sanworu, Chika Adoziem very relevant and Onyendu weren't carrying them as you are always protecting the structure, command and control? Yes. Structure is very good. But when a car builder, an automobile builder, discovers that his engine might fail him, especially big trucks, they look for auxiliary engine and put. Are you not aware of that? You will lie to people. Onyendu said, you are the smart man, very smart. And in your smartness, you don't know that when you know he is innocent, he should first come out after the judgment. If he's not coming out, he should be allowed to address his people. Let Onyendu address his people, then let it be that Simon Ekpa disobeys him. He said, Simon Ekpa is a very straightforward person. He said Onyendu cannot address Biafrans from behind. He cannot send because a lot of these people that are going there, they have not proven themselves clean. Yes. From what has happened, what is clear, what is open, a lot of them have not proven themselves to be clean. As such, he wouldn't want to take anything from, because how he has interacted with Onyendu, he has been close to Onyendu. And that is why you heard even Ejo for telling you that all the messages Onyendu sent to him, he said he delivered. So Onyendu sends to him because he is too vital. Because Onyendu knows his importance. Because Onyendu, you look at you, you said Onyendu, they don't know who was Onyendu. You are praising Onyendu because you want to floor Simon Ekpa. They don't know Onyendu, he's very spirited. So because when Onyendu now is trying to hold Simon Ekpa to esteem, he's no more spirited. As he got there, he told them, delegate Simon Ekpa to take over some responsibility. You want command and control. Is your command and control more important to you than the essence of the struggle? He's a criminal. See how you are analyzing. And they were meeting with Devil Mahi and Ikekwe Madu. And Onyendu, did Onyendu not know when Simon Ekpa demanded for apology when he was the president of Ohanese in Finland? When Ikekwe Madu went to ETM in Germany. Did Onyendu not know, or did he not see that Simon Ekpa said he should give an apology? But they rectified that before Simon Ekpa joined. Before he allowed Simon Ekpa. You want to go into yesterday so that you will floor him. You want to floor a man Onyendu did not floor. Who are you? You want to floor him. You want to discredit him. Because you have better eyes and you are more spirited than Onyendu. And Onyendu told you that you have to follow him. He did not say follow DOS. He said you have to follow him because you must share his works. Because he will take you envy. Your envy doesn't stop anything. Why you envy him? Your envy, does it bring us Biafra? You just want to command and control. You want relevance. Who told you Biafrans want your relevance? What we need is our freedom, not your relevance. Onyendu even told you, if anyone knows how to get this Biafra for us, get it for us. And he will clap for you, he will cheer you. And he saw a man who can do something, who can contribute. He said he should. He did not mandate him to follow your platform. He allowed him to use his platform to do the work. And he was doing it absolutely right. And he kept praising him until he came to tell all Biafrans to follow him, because he knows that there will be a day like this. The man that built Mercedes truck, he knew that there will be a day that the Mercedes truck will go into a desert place, will go into a swampy area, and the ordinary engine might not be able to drag it out from there. And it will take auxiliary engine, which is more hard. The auxiliary engine, which is more stubborn. The auxiliary engine, which is too tough to pull it out from there. And that captivity will be broken. Is that not true? Is that not true? You can hate Simon Ekpa for all you care. It doesn't stop him. Unless he is not genuine. But from what is still going on for now, it is your DOS who is not genuine. For now. Until we see otherwise. From everything you are just saying, gallivanting, your lawyer has won UN declared, and what? Where? Who are you deceiving? Are you more informed than anyone? Eh? A Kanu must come out from legal means. You can't tell him how to come out. He is not a criminal. You can't tell him how to come out. Were you the one that told him how to come out in 2017? He said they were asking for 8 days. Where were he for 8 days? And your DOS, did they not deny they didn't know his whereabouts for that 8 days? They didn't know his whereabouts. It was your DOS that kept him for the 1 year. It was your DOS that kept him for 1 year. You lied to unsuspecting public. You think you are talking to kids. Simon said you should not listen to Kanu. Simon, even till tomorrow, he will tell you what Onyendu says from inside doesn't come from Onyendu. That anything Onyendu, he said it tomorrow. Any Onyendu comes out to tell Biafrans what to do, he will carry it out. But you don't begin to cook up all these things, you arrange all these things, you think everybody will fall for that. When Simon Ekpa goes to sleep, so that you people will conclude the whole thing you have been working on. When he goes in now, you want him not to talk, you want to paralyze him, you want to force him under your structures that Nnamdi Kanu did not force him into. You want to force him into under the structure, so that once you close everything once, everything will be gone. That is why we have auxiliary engine. Ndị Biafra, ihe eji enwe auxiliary engine. Hapụkwa ndị a, unu esozi na ndị a. Ihe eji enwe auxiliary engine bụ na engine nke a fail, engine nke ọzọ ebido ọrụ. Engine nke dị stubborn, ọ na-azọpụta na apịtị. Abanyegodi na pọtọpọtọ, ọ na-edupụta. Itinye auxiliary, ọ kwapụta dị moto. Ọ ife eji enwe ya. Self defense. We create ihe na-akpọ ya. Yemen. That Onyendu kwuru, that Onyendu said we are not into self-defense yet. When we are that, we can't do it in our territory. Yes, Onyendu said that. That we have to first of all create a scenario of Yemen in South Sudan, in the north. Yes. So when you are not yet able to create that scenario very well here in the north, and you are already invaded, you will not defend your land. I'm asking you. I'm asking you, agent of the US. So when you are not yet able to go to create that scenario up there, and you are already invaded, you should just stake your neck, for them to pull it out. When you talk. You say you don't use your name to steal. You use... Simon Ekpa did not use Onyendu's name. He said, I am acting as Simon Ekpa. Simon Onjoko Ekpa. So, when you find it an offense, tag it to me, not to Nnamdi Kanu. And everybody heard it. It is open. And you too that is trying to paint him black, you have it. Even that video is in your phone now. It's in your phone. We are defending it internationally. You are not defending. You are not having self-defense at home. Look at the kind of laughable reasoning you give to people. You are defending it. People, please, Raptor Media on 8th December. I think that should be 3 days ago from today. Raptor Media, take your time, listen to this man, please. Listen to him. He is defending it. You are defending it internationally. You are not defending it at home, so that they will not come to you. You cannot come inside your house and shoot gun, and you will run away. When the army come, they will shoot you. Look at you. You don't shoot at the gun. Keep staking your head now. You don't know where Fulani people are? Go and stake your head so that you will defend it internationally. You oath, everything, oath. He will not take oath, and you will take oath. This is the structure, this structure. Are you the one that started this IPOB? Onyendu, that is the supreme commander of IPOB, did not make too important this oath. He even has a video where he addressed this. Many people are IPOB members. You also said it here that even Devomai, that they are all IPOB members by the reason of their descent, where they descended from. And they planted moles like Simon Ekpa. See how you are narrating it, as if it is something real. All you think, the brain you should think, use for thinking of how to fight your enemies. You're just using it to drag for position, to seek for relevance. Who started the race first? Who is older in the structure? Who should be in command? Who should be in control? That is your interest. That is your interest. That's what matters more to you. If you feel you have guns, go to DSS. And you feel you have guns, you say you have the real people, double. When double them, who people cry, did not cry, double this one. When we begin to put our forensic lenses down, time shall come. Time shall come. When to strike. You know when to strike. Know when to strike by licking the ass of politicians. That's when to strike. That is when to strike. Terrorists don't have lawyers. Terrorists don't have lawyers. So civilians have lawyer. And civilians who have lawyer, when they are declared free, they still remain held hostage like terrorists. And you know. Azemado Abuchizukwa Nike. Lorita Onochie contracted Simon Ekpa. Simon don't own up sit at home. Simon Ekpa doesn't own up sit at home? Is that how treacherous, how insincere you can be? You defend ESN. How are you taking care of it? You defend ESN. He declared a government in diaspora. And you heard, he declared government in diaspora. And he has not been, this one has not happened. This one, hell has not loosened. When Wazirike and Asare Dokubo declared a customary government, are they not in Nigeria? What happened to them? Were they not in Nigeria? They declared customary government. And the government of Nigeria was not threatened. So what are you trying to imply here now? Because you don't have what to say. Because Biafra, watch your video in there. Oh, you didn't watch your video and see the laughable things this guy are doing.
Bye bye.